There are times when you're lucky enough to live in an era where a dream match can simply exist between superstars on the same roster. That's what we get with the Usos and the Street Profits.
The Street Profits versus the Usos at Money in the Bank.
One team wanted to keep the titles, we wanted to take them off of them.
You got two, arguably, of the greatest and best tag teams in the game duking it out for the ultimate prize, the Undisputed Championship, Undisputed Tag Team Championship. And what better team for us to obtain and attempt this feat against besides the Usos?
Vegas wants the smoke, and the Usos say, well, the smoke's the twos, and we the ones, sorry about it.
I knew we wanted to go out there and kill it like we always do. It was like that night we was on, we just felt it all night. I mean, leading up all day, we in Vegas, energy's already high.
The Usos are not just the best tag team in WWE. The Usos have been the best tag team for a long time, and they continue to innovate.
I think excellence has become a way of life for Jimmy and Jay.
Oh, Dawkins taken out.
That match was insane. It was just really good tag team match. That's my favorite. 2-on-2, no outside interference, nothing. It's just us four in there. Referee, ring the bell from bell to bell.
The match has had every single ounce of emotion. You see every single athletic ability, strength, the passion, and everything that was brought from both teams. And it got to the point where we was trying so hard to will every single thing out of each other that it creates magic.
It was a big coming out party for your boy, apparently, A lot of people was talking smack about me on my name, and kind of had to show them, saying you might want to put a little respect on my name. But here or there, we all four went out there and tore the house down.
The Usos versus the Street Profits was almost a case of anything you can do, I can do better. With the Usos becoming so well known for those high dives off the top rope, Montez insisted on getting even higher, just about touching the ceiling of the arena, going for that frog splash.
From the heavens, Ford for the win, cover to win the titles. Now and just breaking things up.
And the sound you hear are hearts breaking around the globe.
They might could damn beat the Usos. If somebody's gonna dethrone them for the tag titles, it might be the Street Profits. But you know how that went.
Landing! And that means one and done! What a match! The Usos retain!
Unfortunately, at the end of the match, the ref missed the call by seeing that my shoulder was still up. But you know what? Things happen. Like Pops used to say, man, you live to fight another day.
But ultimately, you have to understand, this is the WWE Tag Team division. And right now, it's owned by the Usos.